5 minutes we've got left. You've told the story. Many other medical doctors I've had on the show have told the story, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, like Dr. Monteith. He's been a doctor for 50 years, about a child with cancer when he was going to medical school 45, 50 years ago was like finding a leprechaun or a unicorn. I mean, it was like finding, it didn't exist. And now, just dead kids with brain tumors, left, right, all around us, everything, the cell phones, the plastics, all by design. And, of course, you've told the similar story. Explain to people what's happening, briefly.
What's happening is that the life expectancy of children born in the year 2000 and thereafter is dropping, so that for the first time in human history, we can expect that a child born in 2000 or thereafter will die before its parents on average, because the food is contaminated, because children are given cell phones, because cell towers are blasting us, and we've allowed that to happen, because our food contains genetically modified organisms unless we grow our own or eat totally organic or biodynamic food, because the plastics that we feed children water and milk and juice from, and God help us, Coca-Cola from, contain substances that dysregulate the entire endocrine system.
Well, that's the next issue. I mean, they just come out now and say that melamine is now not bad for you, and it's at 90% of the baby formula, Associated Press, and they admit, yeah, Coca-Cola's got pesticide in it, but the pesticide's good for you.
Pesticide is good for you. And on mainstream TV, we see a clip that says that mercury may actually promote behavioral competence and increase the IQ. This is one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. So lies are the order of the day. We live in the Orwellian world of truth disguised as lies and lies disguised as truth. And if it weren't for people like you, Alex, and I hope for people like us, the reality would simply not be available to us. On one day, the FDA said that melamine has no safe level. It is not possible to have a safe level of melamine. The next day, melamine has been set at 1 part per million with no science, no testing, no safety assurance. But hey,
just like fluoride, and to cover it up, like they did with fluoride leakage, killing people all over Tennessee is how it all started. They may just start adding it, saying it's a nutrient we've got to have. On national news, they're recommending adding statins forcibly to all the water. Did you see that, Doctor?
I missed that one, but I'll tell you what. Giving statins to children, quote, protectively, is beyond anything the Germans did. Beyond anything these people did, even during the days of their Action 4 program, where they were killing German children starting at 0 and going to 17 and then adding in the rest of the population because they wanted to purify the German race when they had defective Germans. What we're doing now is worse than anything that the Nazis
It's Hellraiser. Hellraiser is going on all around you, or like something out of Event Horizon. That literally a mind like that is running things, and it's all systematically ambient background tyranny. It's just been slowly turned up like the frog in the pot, and now they're just savagely pounding us. Just bam, bam. Unbelievable.
That is absolutely correct. I wish I could disagree with you and say that you're an alarmist, Alex, or that you're misinterpreting information, or that you're exaggerating. Unfortunately, I believe that you are saying things exactly as they are, and that's what we at the Natural Solutions Foundation do. Now, I know that you are probably attacked as an alarmist and so on and so on, and so are we. Recently, 2 of the folks who ought to be saying, who ought to be truth-telling, went on the radio to say absolutely extraordinarily horrific lies about us. But you know what? That is how the system...
Hold on one moment.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.